What's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSPN, and today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Lakers as concerns their open spot on the roster. Ever since the Lakers and Luol Deng reached a agreement on a buyout, and just basically a waived Luol Deng out of the Lakers roster. Sorry, guys, but I just want to give you guys my thoughts about it. I mean, I made a video about it, but I just want to give you guys my thoughts about who's going to basically make the open spot. Obviously, the Lakers are now 19 on the Lakers roster, and the requirement of the roster spot is 15. So basically, with Luol Deng being gone, there's an open spot on the Lakers regular roster. There's a lot of things that can go down. Some people, including like Lakers Nation, are predicting that the Lakers might go to free agency and just go after a certain player. Some might say D Wade might go to the Los Angeles Lakers. I guarantee you guys it might not happen, but don't quote me on it. I mean, it might happen, but I personally think it won't happen. So that's one thing. Some people are saying that Chris Bosh might be making the Lakers roster. I don't see that happening at all with his whole blood clot and, not really being cleared to play. Some doctors are saying that he can play, but most NBA teams are not risking the health of Chris Bosh to put him on the roster. So I don't really see that basically happening. And, plus, guys, he hasn't been playing for almost maybe, I'm guessing on top of my head, since 2016. So 2 years he hasn't been playing. So I don't want to risk anything. I don't want the Lakers to risk any sort of injury caused to Chris Bosh. So that's one thing. And some people are also saying that the Lakers should look for somebody who is a shooter. In free agency so far, we haven't really selected anybody in free agency that knows how to shoot. We basically selected players that can defend the ball. Those certain players like Lance Stevenson and Rajon Rondo, and basically, well, you can make the argument that Michael Beasley can shoot, but he can also defend as well. So those are just a couple of players that I'm just throwing out there, including JaVale McGee, who, by the way, knows how to defend, and he's a quick defender. So other than shooting, he's not so good at it. So those are just a couple of players that I'm just throwing out there. But the player that I'm talking about is Jamal Crawford. I mean, this is the same guy last offseason was considering to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers at the time, but unfortunately he considered to go with a different direction by signing with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that's another player. And then, guys, there's a couple of players that I mentioned before in the past that the Lakers did sign, but most of the time I might consider them going to the G League, and those are I can't really think of those type of players on top of my head. They went undrafted this year, and the Lakers considered signing them, including one of them who was playing for the Summer League this year. I can't really think of them on the top of my head, but those are I'll put their pictures and you get the names, so you guys will check them out. Those certain players that I might see them make the Lakers roster, maybe the top 15 man roster, but you can also consider them. But if I had to really choose, I really consider the Lakers to really go after a center in free agency. Okay, there's a plethora of players that are still available in free agency that might be considered to be that could be a need for the Lakers in free agency that at the center position. I mean, the only center that we really have is only 3, and 2 of them is not really experienced well to basically lead the Lakers, whether it's the backup position or maybe the starter. I mean, it still remains to be seen. So I really consider the Lakers to go after a center, a veteran. I can't really think of any on top of my head, but there's might be a couple that could really fit well with this Lakers team, and especially with alongside LeBron James and our added addition veteran free agents. So so a center would be an ideal player to be added on to this roster. So I consider the Lakers to really consider a center, but if they want to play it out and just, you know, rely on their starter JaVale McGee to be the starter, or maybe have LeBron James play the center position, which I don't really think he will, but if he has to, I don't deny that he will. So you know, we might consider LeBron, but that's what I truly believe. I think the Lakers should really go after a center if they want to replace, you know, with the departure of JaVale McGee. Sorry, Luol Deng will be a much better ideal if they go after a center. But the players that I did mention before, it's an idealistical, you know, signings, but I don't really see them happening. Maybe Jamal Crawford will be an ideal, but you know, we have already too many shooting guards as there is, and you know, if he is just gonna come and just play a little bit of minutes and, you know, knows how to shoot, if he can still shoot well, then I would consider him. And there's also D Wade. He can also be not just a reliable backup player, but he can also be a mentor to some of our young players, including like Josh Hart and our recent draftee in the second round. I can't really think of his name right now, but in this year's draft in the second round, he could be a good mentor for him, and also you know, a good leader alongside LeBron that can really lead this Lakers team to be motivated and to win games. So I really consider him as well, but I guarantee you guys, I don't really think the Lakers will go after Chris Bosh. So those are the main 2 players that I can consider that the Lakers could sign. But the third option would be a center, which I really believe that they should really go after one. So guys, give me your comments down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff, and give you guys my thoughts. Give me your thoughts about what is the type of player that the Lakers would go after to fill in the replacement of Luol Deng. So because as you all know, like I said before, the Lakers have 19 roster spots, and you know, with the departure of Luol Deng, it still leaves a spot on the regular Lakers roster for the 15-man roster. So give me your thoughts, guys, in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. And guys, if there's anything newsworthy to talk about as concerns the Lakers, I'll bring it to you guys and give you guys my thoughts about it. And not to mention, I did recently start uploading Bronco videos, so I'll give it to you guys on this channel so you guys will know my thoughts and my opinions about any Broncos news. The Broncos will be starting the opening season on Sunday. I believe it's September 9th, starting Sunday. So I'll give you guys my thoughts about the first game against the Seattle Seahawks. So I'll give you guys my thoughts about it. So guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.